Welcome to the November 11th, or November 26, 2019 Town Council meeting. Roll call, please.
Andy Schaefer.
Here.
Andy Key.
Here.
Trey Roby.
Here.
Luke Gear.
Present.
Tyson Hacking. Matt Bilgren.
Here.
Elisa Green. Here.
Andy, would you lead an invocation, please?
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us here today to handle this important business. We ask you for your guidance in making the best decisions we can for this community. We ask that you look after those that are protecting us and keeping us safe and allowing us to do what we want. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Lisa, will you lead us in the pledge, please?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 5A, discussion and action to approve the minutes of the November 12th, 2019 meeting. Or the minutes, yes.
I would make a motion to approve the minutes from the meeting. Was that November 12th, 2019 meeting?
Second.
Motion's been made by Luke, second by Trey. All those in favor?
Aye.
I abstain.
Okay. Motion carries. Petition public input? Changes to the agenda? Public hearings? None. Committee and board meetings? I don't think we've had anything since.
No, we had our community outreach that I don't think we talked much about this last time, but I have the minutes in here. I think we just discussed trying to coordinate our snow efforts with Jeff. Just had that meeting this past week, which I think they kind of already do, but he just kind of clarified some things with different people in the community, and I think we're going to try and reach out and make sure that the people that are doing private snow removal try and not create more work for the public people doing it. And I was trying to remember if we had any other conversations. Oh, we were still kind of talking about sharing IT people, but I don't know that we're going to get that resolved really quickly.
I don't think so. I think we got kind of a pilot program going with the HVAC system between the rec center and the hospital. So we'll see how we can get things worked out with those two.
Right.
See how that works. Reports from council?
So, just a quick update. If everybody's not aware, AGNC, through AGNC, we did get their SEDS program done, and we're now part of that. Well, I don't know that we have an actual economic district yet, but we can apply to EDA for grants now, which is freaking cool because they have a lot of opportunities and stuff like that for us to go after grants for.
Where was it through?
EDA. Federally funded stuff, and they got about $200 million budget annually, so that's nationwide. But they said they gave us a big list of stuff they can do. Kind of updated Lisa on some stuff that I thought was pressing to what we have going on.
And is it like right now we're able to, or next year?
I don't know what their grant cycles are, Lisa.
I'll have to go and do some
yeah, just
research.
if you want, get on their website and see. But that's pretty big news for us. They kind of came and told us at this last agency meeting that, like we're glad you guys are here, now use us. So got a couple names of people to contact if we need to, but yeah. So.
Anybody else?
Has there been any discussion about the polar plunge?
I think it was a pretty big success. I didn't get to attend. Were you there?
I went. Yeah, I think there were nine jumpers.
Yeah, it was a good event, but the big thing takeaway that I saw was a good interaction between the Rangeley Police Department and the Rio Blanco County Sheriff Department.
Yeah, absolutely.
You had the sheriff and one of our deputies jumping together at the same time. I think there's a lot to be said about that as far as where we move, how we move forward, with that relationship. So I think it was a good event.
Yeah, and we posted it on Facebook, and I think they liked it. So
yeah, for sure. Anybody else? Supervisor report. Maryville.
Just kind of let you guys know I'm headed into election season for our April 7th, 2020 election for town council members, and then the ballot question that we had approved at the last meeting. I'm currently setting up my calendar. The first date that petitions are able to go out and circulate is January 7th. So if you know of anybody that's wanting to run for town council, we're going to start getting information put together, and they can start circulating those on January 7th for the April 7th election. That's about it.
What date do they got to be turned in? 20.
It's on
I got it
your
right
thing.
here.
It's here.
February 3rd.
January 27th.
Yes.
Okay. Just for the record.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it, Maryville?
Yes.
Lisa.
So the governor released his rural economic blueprint for this next year. And there's some good things in there, but the one that I was most interested in has invested in rural infrastructure through, I'm on the right page here. It was about trying to get fresh foods to our community. And so I'm going to really look into that because maybe that could help us with our grocery store dilemma. So that's one of them on that I thought was very interesting. Also in front of you, you have that we're going to have our annual Christmas party at the Elks on the 13th. You and a guest, and we're just limiting to just, you, the employee, and a guest. Be there at 6 o'clock, and dinner will be served at 7. So we've got that out there, and just if you guys could all RSVP to Maryville, that would be great. So we kind of know. We usually try and sell all of our scrap metal to help fund that, but I also think because we did get a couple of good, refunds and rebates this year because of our safety awareness and everything, and we talked about maybe using some of those funds for the employees. I think that'd be a nice gesture.
That's good because you're not going to get any money for your scrap metal.
Pardon?
You're not going to get any money for your scrap metal.
Well, that's what we usually use. So
And I just hauled some
we
over
might be,
last week.
having peanuts for dinner.
Yeah.
No, but anyway, I think we can, take care of that as well. I don't know if you all saw the wide load that went through town yesterday, but Mercy
No,
live
still
streamed
sitting
that
there.
on the police department Facebook. So they had that viewed almost 50,000 times and reached 73,000 people. It was shared 750 times and liked by over 170 and had 112 comments. And the biggest part of it that they have now 300 new followers. So that's huge because, they'll start seeing the things that we post, and we're hoping to also post about the recent break-in and the reward money. We're still waiting on the ATF, but I think that could also help us in hopefully finding the people that did that. But I thought that was really interesting. That just shows you the power of Facebook if we use it to our advantage.
There's a lot of good positive things coming out of that Facebook page.
Yeah, I think they're doing a great job. I'm going to be going on Monday with CNCC to the Innovation Center down at Dixie State in Utah, and we're going to tour through that. And I believe that pardon? Sorry. It's so I'll kind of try and it's a collaboration, so they can go through there and kind of promotes entrepreneurism. And I believe that Moffat County is going to try and get one in Craig, and I think there's a lot of other avenues that we could go to would hopefully help generate maybe new businesses in Rangeley based on that. So we're just going to go down there and tour that. That CNCC has putting this all on so that we can go down and see if that's another avenue for economic development. We had talked about the community outreach meeting. We also presented at the community networking meeting for our project for Kennedy and us collaborating with CNCC for the GOCO grant for some projects that they have. I don't think they had a big turnout, which that was probably not great planning on our part when the kids are all gone in CNCC. So I think we'll have another outreach meeting for the GOCO grant and try and get some more, I ideas about those projects, because I think they're still open to, exploring different things, the skate park and where that might be at. So also the Dinosaur Diamond reached out to me, and they want to see if we can do some of those electrical charging stations in Rangeley. They want to apply for the grant and everything. They just want me to pick a spot. So I told them I would at least look into that and see, make sure that that's doable. The ones out at Henry's I don't think are the fast chargers, so I don't think it would go very fast. But I know Moffat County is helping fund the ones at the Colorado Welcome Center, but also when you go over a pass, I know you lose a lot of your charge, so I don't know if that's if it's really something that has to be here, but they really are promoting those along like byways and everything. So I told them we would, at least look at it and try and help them if there's any way that we can find a spot and make sure Moon Lake's on board with, getting it set up for us.
I think actually it's important. There's a lot of vehicles. Harley Davidson's coming out with a new
Electric
motorcycle, plus the Elon Musk is building his pickup truck. So,
Ford has some issues to say about that. Anyway, I don't think there's any issue if
Find a spot. If they want to pay for it, find a spot.
I actually was thinking a little bigger picture though is might be an opportunity to get the governor out here and say, hey, they want us out here and we want to be friendly, so come out here and help us pick a
it's part
spot.
of the energy savings part. So I think
You can put in a pavilion.
yeah, ribbon cutting or something.
Well, there you go.
Well, it's I mean, call him and see. Say, hey, come on out here and see if he will. I'm sure he won't, but
Well,
He might.
we definitely can.
if you say it's for an electric car station, just say we don't know anything about them and want your expertise.
We had a meeting with it's an organization called River's Edge, and it's about conservation and also trying to, they try to eradicate the tamarask and all of the weed trees around the river so that you get better recreational and outdoor use of your river. And so they have a grant already, so they're just trying to partner with the White River, all different organizations, along with, and they also brought Job Corps because they come in and actually do a lot of the work. So it's really interesting. Alden and Jocelyn and I attended, and Alden, was I think a little skeptical, but I think he feels really on board with that. The Douglas Creek Soil Conservation wants to get more active about, being involved in that. So I thought it was a really good meeting, and maybe we'll start some projects. They have a couple BLM has identified just close to Rangeley, so they're going to start working on that. I think they did some back in the 90s, but now it's kind of grown back in. I didn't realize they had done that kind of down by where Chevron Beach is at.
Didn't they just do some?
They did some here recently up just right above Rangeley, but they said they're going to maybe start working on those projects. So I thought that was a good meeting and had a lot of good conversations. And then we talked a little bit about, I had gotten some information from the school district about the new bill that they're trying to come out with about, trying to level out the funding in Colorado for schools. I don't completely understand it. So I think there's still a lot to read up on it, but it's hopefully will help fund our schools better for education, which would be great for Rangeley because I think we struggle sometimes. So I don't have anything else unless you guys have any questions about anything. We'll try and approve our budget at the next meeting, and unless anybody sees a reason to have one closer to Christmas, we may go ahead and cancel that one and just jump into 2020.
10th and Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for Christmas Eve. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll be here for that one.
Probably send out a poll on that one to see if everybody can
All right.
make it. Is that it, Lisa?
Yes.
Thank you. Old business, we have none. New business. 14A, discussion action to approve the October 2019 financial summary.
It looks like we're ahead of budget right now.
We had a couple of departments that were over, but there were expenses there that I had no control over. I think we'll still fall within budget in all of our funds. I'm just kind of waiting to see where we end up in November.
There's no major big ticket items coming up for the rest of the year, right?
We hope so.
I'll make a motion to approve the financials for October 2019.
Second.
Motion's been made by Andy, second by Luke. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 14B, discussion action to approve the recommendation from the RDA-RDC Board to add Sarah Peterson, Tim Weber, and Ryan Hewitt as board members.
So we've been short 2 for 3 months now.
Oh, it's been longer than that.
Well, we were short 1 for a long time, but we've been short 2 for like.
Well, and these three actually fill 3 vacant
There's 3
positions.
Yeah, so we've got 3 vacancies, and this will fill them all up.
All good people.
So where does the recommendation have to go? We're approving the recommendation.
Of the RDA-RDC boards.
I'll approve the recommendation of the RDA-RDC board to add Sarah Peterson, Tim Weber, and Ryan Hewitt as board members.
I'll second.
Motion's been made by Trey, second by Alyssa. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Informational items are in front of us.
So Shop and Dine only has 1 more day, and we're a little under than where we normally are at, but we had a pretty good run today, so I'm guessing tomorrow will be really busy.
Where's the coat drive? Just down here at town police station?
Pardon?
The coat drive?
Actually,
Where do you drop them off at?
they will probably do it out of the conference room.
Okay.
Anything else be brought in front of the council? We can adjourn at 7:19.
5 minutes, something.